Tonight on Dark Arts TV, we investigate an asylum that was closed in 2006, ending over a century of dark practices. For years, it had been a place where patients endured horrific treatments and experiments that stripped away their dignity. Rumours of disappearances and ghostly encounters swirled in the nearby town, but few dared to speak openly of what truly went on behind those walls. The ghostly sightings and paranormal experiences that people witness here are profound, and this is why we had to investigate this for ourselves.
Now, me, he says take their souls.
Oh, fuck me.
That was literally in the next room.
Wait to bang like you did a minute ago as loud as possible.
Oh, me.
There is a dimension that sits very close to ours, and every so often it is possible to make contact with the entities that live in that realm. I know because I have done it. I have seen and heard these things and have proven without a doubt that they exist.
Okay, so what is going on, Dark Sides? Welcome back to another crazy, spooky adventure. Tonight we have come to Morpeth County Asylum up in Newcastle. Now we've actually travelled a long way to come to this location. Now unfortunately a lot of the building has been demolished, but this location looks absolutely grim inside. As far as we know, this location was built in 1879, I think it closed in 1992, and was finally finished off complete in 2006. Now I've just been listening, did you hear that?
Yeah, I didn't know what the fuck that was then, mate. It didn't sound like what I've heard before in here either, do you know, like earlier, it didn't sound like it sounded weird, that.
Yeah. Hello? Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Then that's just the wind, that though, isn't it? It's a creepy sound.
That sounded weird though, the other noise.
Yeah. So there's an actual report from this location where one of the patients believed to be murdered. Now they never actually figured out what the deal was, whether they were murdered by another inmate or whether it was by a staff member. So that was kind of like brushed under the carpet. And also there was another woman who ended her life outside the building itself. Now they were letting people walk around the gardens, and after the woman ended her life, they basically terminated all access to outside. So you can imagine up to 500 to about 1,000 people trapped in this, you know, female and male, trapped in this asylum and actually not allowed to leave the grounds. That must have been like absolutely bonkers. Now, funny enough, this asylum, there's loads of old plates in the corner. Obviously old cutlery and things like that, and old pot work and things. And it's just weird to think that obviously, you know, patients would have been drinking and eating from these plates, and you never see plates in UK asylums and things like that. So we've got some sort of like original material from like that era of residual energy, the stone tape theory. But I reckon we're going to be in for an interesting night. I got a feeling, man.
Yeah.
I got that vibe.
I have, mate.
Yeah.
Can't wait to get into it.
Yeah, innit? So if you are here and you're watching us right now and you can see us, we're going to be here for quite some time. And we want to speak to you, get an understanding about you.
It's that scratching now, isn't it?
Yeah.
No, that's proper scratching.
Where is that? Oh, man. Let's just get into this. If you're new here, subscribe. Smash the like button as well, drop your comments as well if you've been here for a long time. But let's just get into this and just see what the deal is, man. Fuck.
Let's do it.
As we finish the intro, we continue to hear unexplained sounds.
Man, can you hear that? But yeah, wait a minute, I forgot to say. All the patients' plates there.
on the radiator. It's weird they just left there, isn't it? It's unusual to see the red carpet as well. And the Asylum still left over. But I'm guessing these would have been the old side rooms, innit? Maybe about like a couple of patients just like left in there.
Yeah.
So maybe a couple of, maybe even 4 patients maybe in these side rooms. It's a grim place, this, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, mate.
Proper grim. I don't know what it is about Asylum, man. It's just an odd vibe, innit?
Yeah. It's really like oppressive, isn't it?
Yeah. You literally can't imagine. Well, you can imagine what it was like, but you just can't imagine at the same time. Do you know what I mean?
You've not experienced that.
No.
Kind of.
Mate, that was literally in the next room I'm about to walk into.
What was it?
Don't know. It's like, I don't know, it sounded like someone banging on like metal or something.
At the time of hearing the sound of what appeared to be metal clanging, we thought it may have just been the wind causing the sound to happen. But as we continued to walk through the corridor, we soon realised that it wasn't the wind causing this to happen, but something else.
Hello? Wind.
Could be. Maybe we should do some knocking and see if we can actually get anything as well.
Yeah, I know.
Because we've heard a lot of like strange noises, haven't we?
Yeah. That might possibly be wind, that one though. It's not happening again. Right, there's a gust coming down, it might do it.
Didn't sound the same, mate. That was a well heavy.
That was a heavy gust.
Didn't hear
There's
anything.
no taps. Is that you banging? That's what. Oh shit. Did you hear that?
I didn't know.
Mate, it was a thud then.
Like before.
Doof.
Something.
Yeah.
Definitely in there, mate.
It's a heavy thud. Oh, the bang's not happened again, the metal banging. Mate, as you was tapping the wall then, did you hear that? It was like a female moan going, eh.
I did
Just as Romy was tapping on the wall to see if we could get any reaction, a disembodied voice is clearly heard twice. Listen closely.
That was like a female moan, bro. It was like, man.
I did hear it, like it sounded very fucking.
Mate, let's run EVP right now.
Yeah, go for it.
Let's do it right here, because we're hearing a lot of audible stuff right now. Right, okay. So whoever's here, whoever's making that tapping or banging sound, use this in my hand if you can see this. Speak into it as loud as possible. Can you see us right now?
As I begin to start asking questions, yet again, with absolutely no wind rushing through, more unexplained metallic bangs start to happen.
Just want to say we've come to learn about you tonight. There, bro.
Fucking moan, mate. There's fucking a lot of like audible shit.
See, what's the banging now? See, when it's windy, there's no banging, then all of a sudden it starts banging. That.
Yeah.
Do you reckon it is wind?
It's so hard to say, innit? Because like, I think when we've heard the gust of wind before, it hasn't been banging.
No.
That one.
Alright, just to confirm, if that is you banging, can you do it again? Once more.
We get no further unexplained sounds happen after I ask for a reaction, so we now decide to listen back to the EVP recording and have captured some spirit voice phenomena.
Okay, let's roll this back and see if we've got anything. Whoa, 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 can you hear that? Listen.
Mate, before it was
Yeah.
definitely voice, mate. 100%.
It's a female voice, ain't whispering, man. That's me moving there. There. Listen to that, bro. What the fuck is that saying? Right, what the fuck is that? That's something shuffling upon us, man. Serious note.
It's like when you're playing that though,
Yeah, the white noise, isn't it?
it's like something's happening down there.
Right, listen to this, man. You hearing that?
I heard something, when you just said it, I heard
Yeah.
something after it, but I can't make out 'cause it's quite quiet.
It's like whispering, isn't it?
Yeah, low light pitch. It's fucking airy, innit?
Yeah, I mean, it's odd, this one. I know we're not involved down the main bit.
We've literally just got in there.
What?
Does it say something about soul?
You think it's something about soul?
Just that last bit.
Soul.
That was loud,
Fucking
mate.
wind, innit?
That was loud. Fuck off, mate.
Right, just wait a sec. Holy fuck. Right, wait a minute. Oh, fuck. Right, clearly that's not fucking wind.
Did you get that on camera?
Yeah, I've got that on camera, bro.
It seems to be that now we are trying to communicate with whatever is here, the unexplained bangs are getting progressively more intense. I just want to say we debunked this as being any kind of wind noise later on in the investigation when we had checked all the metal panelling on the windows to see if they were loose, but couldn't find anything that would resemble the sound we are currently hearing.
Right, so we can 100% confirm right now that it's not been wind doing that. Mate, that's not wind.
Mate.
What the fucking hell? Mate, let's wait a sec. Wait a sec, bro. We didn't even listen to the rest of the fucking EVPs. Holy fucking Christ, man.
Okay, so if that is you,
Wait a minute, we did ask before, didn't I? I asked before, if that's you, can you bang again? So it's like a delayed response.
Yeah.
Right, we can hear gusts of wind,
That might have lost a
but nothing's generating that.
We decide to walk down to the area where we think the main unexplained bangs are coming from.
I don't get why it be so ridiculously loud, and yet we're hearing none of that now.
No, yeah.
Was that behind me?
Yeah,
That was definitely behind me, wasn't it?
yeah, it's like footsteps again, mate.
Okay, if you're stood behind me right now, can you bang real loud once more? Use the energy.
Whoa,
Really far away though, that. Did you hear like a
Beep.
doo?
Do you know what that sounds like? It sounds like a mimic of the EVP. Did.
Yeah, it definitely sounded like a beat, like of where's that going to be coming from?
Mate, where's the fucking EVP? Can we just continue playing the rest of the EVP?
Sound.
Bro, did that just say take their souls?
I heard souls.
Nah, mate, it says take their souls.
I'm not even kidding you now. Like,
Right, bro, I just seen like a white fucking flash next to you, bro.
mate. Do you know when you said it though? I picked up on the rest of it. Like, I heard souls originally, but when you said that, play it again.
Listen, it says take your souls, bro. Fucking Christ, bro.
That is fucked up, mate. You can leave our souls alone. Do you know what I mean? We ain't playing. Do you know what I mean? We do this shit. And you're not having our souls, mate. I ain't signing nothing.
I'm kind of like too scared to move around right now.
I'm
Do you know what I'm saying?
there, like, at the minute. But part of it's I don't want to get lost because I've got no sense of direction.
Right, okay, so we're gonna leave this area, and when we walk through this door, I want you to bang like you did a minute ago as loud as possible. Okay? Let's go.
What the fuck, mate? Why is it the timing though?
It was that fucking window this time, bro.
What I don't get about it is the timing's a bit fucking ridiculous because there's been well bigger gusts when it haven't been doing that.
But it wasn't that window before, it was down there.
Yeah, they were well louder.
Mate, let's just get out of this fuck. Whoa, fuck me, bro.
That is loud, mate.
Mate, it's not even fucking moving now. So why was it down there? Now it's at this window. It's as we're walking into this fucking area.
Well, you
Excuse my French.
When you come through this door, make a massive bang and it has on it.
Alright, so we're gonna walk through the next doorway. We need to try and use the energy again to try and bang as loud as possible. See what the fuck is. Okay.
Let us know that you're following us.
Let's see if it happens now, innit? Nothing.
To be fair, someone that says take their souls ain't gonna listen to us.
No, that's what I mean, innit?
Yeah.
No, I mean.
After nearly an hour of intense bangs and disturbing EVPs captured, the activity seemed to have calmed down, so we took the opportunity to move around the building.
Not heard any more banging, which is just really bizarre. Doesn't make any sense, that, does it? There's literally no explanation for any of that. Oh, wait a minute. Where the fuck are we? Right, oh yeah, this is that paper. What does it say? It says hospital radiology department. Can't see the date on it, no one signed it. Mate, what was that behind you there? Did you hear that? Mate, it was like someone coming up the fucking stairs. Mate, I was literally doing some B-roll. Hello? What the Mate, what was that about, innit?
Sounding like it's like we're being followed a bit.
You know, I think it's weird how I was going down the hallway though. The metal sheets were banging. As if it's like the following us on outside.
You know, them footsteps sounded outside as well before.
Yeah.
Which is a bit weird.
Do you know what I think? It's like someone outside, like one of the patients, banging on the windows.
Fuck it could be.
Because, right, check this out. A lot of the times in, asylums and things, they used to trap the patients outside on purpose. Just because of the sheer, mentality of people back then, do you know what I mean? Like, just abusing people. They give them wet towel treatment or they keep them outside in the rain, all night.
Could be.
Do you know what I mean?
Get back in.
Mate, let's do a spirit box session here and just see.
In
Ask some questions there.
Right, safe.
Let's do that. There we go.
So.
Does that say so?
Natural.
Hello? Are you trapped outside trying to get in?
Go.
Cold? Did they trap you outside in the cold? I'm. Let's just say film. It just said film. Film. Bad. Are you trapped outside? Was that you banging on the shutters? Are you banging on the windows trying to get in? Me. I'm again. What are you doing outside? Help. Why are you outside? Free. Zen. Freeze in. So did they trap you outside in the rain? Is that what happened? Rain. So it was you banging on the shutters then trying to get our attention to let you back inside? Is that what happened? Yeah. So I'm far. Is there anything you want to say to us? Do you know who the person is who said they're going to take our souls? In here? Not gonna the end. Not gonna the end, was that?
Fucking sounded like it.
What do you mean? Tell us what you mean. Here. Who's here? Who's here other than the person who's banging on the windows trying to get back inside? They kill us. It said they kill us. All. They kill us all. Don't say. So who was it that was... How many people were murdered here?
I continue to ask questions, but all seems to go quiet for a couple of minutes until something begins to identify itself as a demon.
Dark.
Dark?
Dark D?
Don't like the sound of that.
Nah, I don't like the sound of it. Are we safe here? What was that,
Demon.
Demon. Did you not hear it before? It kind of like said demon.
I thought dark demon.
Dark demon. Is it the dark demon who said they're going to take our soul? At midnight? Sorry, man, I just spat everywhere because I just freaked the fuck out. I just said midnight, bro.
It sounded like
Me, what time is it now, bro? Me, let me check my phone. Bro, it's 10 to 10 now, so we got like a couple of hours to just like live the rest of our life.
You know what I mean? You just let us chill a bit for these 2 hours, mate. You know what I mean? You're gonna take our soul. You know what I mean?
What the fuck was that? Me, what is that? Oh my god, bro.
I heard a voice.
Dude, let me turn the shutters on.
I heard a voice.
Me, that was something like. Oh, listen. Man, I can hear scraping metal. What the fuck was that, bro? That was like scraping metal. It was like. That.
That is scraping metal.
That's a new sound again. And there's no wind.
Constant as well, it's quiet.
Yeah, let's get the fuck down that way, innit? Voice. What was a voice then? Ooh.
I think in a bit we should do another EVP because I honestly think that there's something trying to speak here, like definitely.
So I think it's weird though.
Yeah.
So that banging on the thing was clearly, obviously, you know, a patient of some sort trying to get the fuck back in.
Well, we're not hearing anything now, are we? Like,
No.
but I have a feeling that there's something dark, mate, just because of the fact that that first statement it made,
Yeah.
and it was saying dark, and I'm pretty sure it's trying to say demon, and it said it a few minutes later.
Yeah, innit? I mean, what's your theory, right? Say if someone's had like a really miserable existence and they're full of like dark energy and God knows what else, right? When they pass over, especially in places like this, for example, it could be a patient who was totally tormented. Because obviously back then, they literally fought patients in like 1800s. And even further back, you know, they'd think they're literally possessed by the devil. So do you think, or demon should I say, do you think that, fucking hell, mate. Holy shit. Do you think that, say for example, the person that said, look, you know, take your soul, do you reckon it was a patient that's probably been tormented, died it, and it's turned into like this really negative, dark, demonic energy?
Mate, yeah. Because to be honest, like, it might just not have one that was there either. So
Yeah,
it's
innit?
trying to put the fear in us, like.
Yeah, innit?
Them bangs were ridiculous, though, man. Like, ridiculously loud.
Doesn't make any sense, does it?
Like, you'll have obviously caught that.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, but surely it should be happening right now, though, innit?
it's not happening at all, is it?
No. Do you not think it feels ridiculously still, though, right now?
Yeah. But I felt an edge stood there.
Well, it was like someone
Because
came
I
up the
was in,
stairs, right?
like, 2 doorways. I don't like
Yeah.
them, like. Have we been that way?
No, I've not been that way yet. I think we should just go down there and just see what happens, innit?
Yeah. I think we've missed a big passageway though early on.
Yeah.
That big long like corridor.
Corridor, yeah. Right, okay, I'm gonna roll some DEADCOM portal. Just to see what we get. So we're still hearing some strange sounds. We're on this like top level now, but we can't go any further, unfortunately. It's a weird place, man. Really weird place.
Dark in and
It's gotta be in it. Okay, so if you can see this device in my hand, this white box, if you try to come forward and speak into it, manipulate it in any way, and try and tell us something, we're just trying to piece together.
Fuck me, mate.
The fuck was that?
Something loud that though, weren't it? Like,
Fuck, that heart's beating, man. Speak into this device and try to tell us what either. Sure. Bro, it just said sure. That's a fucking bird, isn't it? Fuck, man.
fucking.
Sure, though, bro.
Right, okay, so we're gonna head back down this way because obviously there's a bird just down there, so it's contaminating it. But literally, as I was asking, can they use the DEADCOM portal device to tell us what happened? And it basically just like agreed, saying sure, like what is that about, innit? There's obviously something quite intelligent here, man. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Is the person with us who was trapped outside banging on the window? If you can see this, use this to talk. What is it you want to tell us? Mate, I could hear like a high-pitched ringing sound then.
Yeah, I could.
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Like a random frequency.
What?
Oh my god, bro! It's just said fucking asylum. Mate, loud back.
I heard that. As if it's just told me. What?
Asylum.
That's intense, mate.
I laugh sometimes because it's just like we come to dark, dank, disgusting, creepy fucking locations, right? And then you start asking questions and you get like 100% evidence like that. And you just can't really like, how do you react to this kind of shit, man? It's just like, tell us what's going on here. Sure. You know, is that the person outside Asylum? It's just ridiculous.
Exactly that on point, like.
This is
It's
what
not coincidence, mate.
But you know, like we was talking about, you know, like say if the government released all the documents of UFOs and blah blah blah, right? And people starting to see all the documentaries and like, you know, videos and stuff like that. And you kind of look at these videos and you kind of think like, how do you even like process it? And that's the kind of thing, and it's you get shit like this.
Yeah.
You see things flying, shadow figures and all sorts. You just kind of just like, oh shit, and it's like, right. Do you know what I mean? How do you process it?
Mate, more questions.
Oh, question. That's it. Just more questions. You know, we're leaving here tonight, and we've got a 3 hour drive home. We'll be like, yeah, that was mad. That I wonder what that is. We'll never get no fucking answers.
No,
It's just more speculation.
but it's closer to knowing
Yeah.
the truth. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
To me,
100%.
like the thing is that to me, like it's one of those things where unless you actually come out and explore it, do you know what I mean? Like there's a lot of skeptical people, but like I just find that they're probably just scared, mate, of the truth. Like they
Yeah,
don't
I know.
want to acknowledge it. They'd rather what's that phrase?
It's just
Ignorance is bliss, mate.
Yeah.
Ignorance is bliss, but we're not ignorant, mate. We're out here checking it all out.
Do you know what I mean?
Because we want to find the truth, like. And if you don't want to find the truth, then just sit at home and give us some shit and pretend it's all rubbish.
You know what I mean? What's the saying?
Absence is evidence.
Absence of evidence isn't evidence of absence.
There we go, man.
Just because there's no evidence of something doesn't mean that it doesn't exist.
Yeah, exactly. There you go.
So check it out, man. That's all I've got to say.
Real talk from Roman right there. You. Hashtag real talk in the comments right now.
Oh my god. Your hand. Your hand.
Yeah, that's.
Your fucking hand, right? What did we just say? We just said about the absence of evidence.
And it's actually.
It's look at you can't make this shit up. Honestly, look at this.
It's literally there, mate.
Look at that, right?
Absence of evidence, mate, and on the other one isn't evidence of absence, mate.
It just said your hand, bro. Do you know what I'm saying?
Saying, mate.
Like,
It's mad that it's agreeing though, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think you can take our souls and just vibe with us, mate. You know what I mean? We're all there for the same thing. We're just...
Yeah, mate, what the hell? Right, okay, let's just keep moving. Alright, so interesting thing about this device, right? I actually coded this device not so long ago. I've been getting into MicroPython and things like that, trying to learn about code. And this internal sensor, this is an IMU, and the way it's used is if something's affecting the IMU inside, it basically selects the words out of a word database system. So it's using the sensors actually inside this. And it just blows my mind that, you know, how can it be on point, do you know what I mean?
Nah, it's too, you know what I mean? I'm not being funny about coincidence. Is there actually any coincidence? Like, because I think to me, like, it's too clean, mate.
I won't. What did you say a second ago? Vibe with us, and it just said, I won't, bro.
Right, well, just trying to be friendly, mate. Do you know what I mean? I can be the other way if you want, like, so...
But yeah, sorry man, yeah, coincidence, you know what I mean?
To me though, like, I just think that, like, it's too on point for it to be a coincidence.
Yeah, it's
like,
exactly that.
Like, I think there are degrees of, like, coincidence, but it's too much, like, for it to actually not be something intelligent trying to come through.
Yeah, no.
And trying to interact, mate.
Odd enough.
It is odd, mate. There's definitely something that's wanting to interact here, like...
Yeah, without a doubt, man.
But, do you know what's a bit weird, is that when we were downstairs, we were getting a lot more, like, noises, weren't we? Like banging footsteps.
Yeah.
Audible voices.
Mate, did you fucking hear that?
Yeah, I don't know what it was though, what was that?
That kind of sounded like a weird... I want to say like a weird, like, strange sounding dog. Like a...
Yeah, I know what you were saying, like, but there's
Just-
no dogs around here, mate, is there really?
Nah, mate. Let's head downstairs again, man.
Yeah, let's try and see.
So literally just said, gonna head downstairs, and it just said, stay away. So is someone trying to protect us now?
Do you know what's weird though, mate?
That was the beep on that.
What's weird is that I was just saying that when we've come up here, we haven't really heard a lot of like audible noises, anything.
No.
It's a bit quieter up here. We were hearing it all downstairs, and now we're saying, you literally just said, should we just go downstairs? Stay away.
Stay away, man.
It's like it doesn't want us in its presence, and I think there's more of a dark vibe. It seemed like it anyway.
Yeah.
Like I don't feel the things up there, but
Nah. It's odd, isn't it? It's an odd place. I wonder if it could be someone like either trying to protect us, though. Maybe it's, you know, the person banging on the window. I wonder if it's like they're trying to protect us in some weird way or another. I don't know.
yeah, it could be. It could
Yeah.
be the opposite of like trying to deter us
Yeah.
for the positive reason rather than negative.
Yeah, from the voice that said, take your souls. We're literally thinking about doing some more EVP, right? And it's just come through. We're talking about the thing downstairs, right? And it's just said, it makes a noise. Like fucking banging on the windows. It makes a noise. Not defined it.
Yeah, it's not saying it's a male or female or it's human or. Do you know what I mean? We don't actually know, do we, what it is?
Just as we're about to do an EVP session, all of a sudden, just off camera, I heard what appeared to be a child's voice saying hey, but luckily, Romy had caught it on his audio.
Mate, I wasn't recording. Right?
Just try and read.
Was you filming?
Yeah.
Oh my god. That was a kid saying, hey, there's a children's ward in here. Your mate was saying there's a children's ward in here. We're in the children's ward.
I don't have a clue, mate.
Dude, listen, right? Hopefully you've got it. There's a kid's voice that goes, hey!
I heard something in this.
PC that communicates to you. Right, sound. We'll just do it for like 30 seconds, a short burst session. Just click it up.
So what am I doing here? Because it's a bit different. To... I actually well heard that hey then.
Yeah,
mate.
go back.
I actually did. So what am I doing here? Because it's a bit
Yeah,
different. To...
hey! There's a kid's voice that says, hey.
For like 30 seconds, a short burst session. I just click it up.
So what am I doing here? Because it's a bit different.
Hey.
Just as Romy says, so what am I doing here? We can clearly hear a disembodied child's voice say, hey. Listen closely.
So what am I doing here? Because it's a bit different.
Whoa.
So what am I doing here? Because it's a bit different. So what am I doing here? Because it's a bit different.
Alright, that is absolutely insane. We're literally just setting up for an EVP because Romy's going to do the EVP, right? And we just heard the child saying, hey.
It's unreal, mate.
Hey.
But do you know what's funny is that they do say, don't they, when you're kind of not ready for it and you kind of just
Talking.
like they like to have a bit of input to let you know they're there, but without, if we weren't recording, we wouldn't have had a clue what it said. Well, you've got a good ear though, mate, because you actually picked it up when it said.
I proper dialed in it, do you know what I mean?
How the fuck?
It's weird, isn't it?
That's years of
Yeah.
doing it, I think, that you actually, because obviously watching some of your stuff, you actually pick up on things quite quickly of what's being said. But that's mad, mate, because
weird,
I
isn't it?
heard something, but I couldn't, because I was speaking, I weren't focusing on.
He was like, well clear. It's like, hey, kid. So I wonder, right? Okay, let's do an EVP session. You do the EVP session, we'll do a quick burst, right? And then maybe we do an EVP where we're just talking about the theories of different things, right?
Yeah.
Because this is what I do sometimes. Like what you just said, obviously saying, when you're talking, things just happen. Sometimes, if not most times, on this EVP, you record a lot of stuff.
Yeah, definitely,
So let's
mate.
do that.
I think that's one of the good things you were telling me about how in you earlier when you first started doing it, you used to leave your EVP recording for quite a long period, like an hour or
Like
two.
2 hours at a time, yeah.
And you would catch like really clear like audio
Yeah.
that just cannot be explained,
No,
mate.
isn't it?
Hi, or hey, I just heard you when I was speaking. Is there a young boy here?
We listened back to the EVP recording and I've captured a spirit voice telling us to get out.
Right, okay, let's roll this back so we got anything.
Hi. Oh, hey. I just heard you when I was speaking. Is there a young boy here?
Whoa.
Is there a young boy here?
Yeah.
It's like it says get out, listen.
When I was speaking. Is there a young boy here?
Get
Yeah,
out.
it does sound like that's not the young boy, is it though?
We listened to the rest of the recording but have captured no more evidence. So we decide to head downstairs to further investigate.
Right, so we're back down on the bottom level and I didn't see these papers before, which is really weird. And it says 14th 11 79. Radiology. I don't see them before, innit?
It is weird.
Odd, isn't it?
7. I heard something then.
What was it?
I heard again like some kind of, I couldn't say I could hear what it was saying, but like a mumbling.
There's a lot of that stuff going on there right now. Where's that banging, innit?
It's not here now.
Nah. Odd.
It is odd, mate. Did you just read that one there?
Yeah. Yeah, that one. How about, right, we roll some spirit box as we're walking down to where all the stuff was banging just to see what comes through.
Go for it, mate.
Let's do that, man.
Let's go.
I reckon what we should do though, because obviously we're getting a lot of stuff banging on the shutters and stuff. SLS camera down that corridor just to see what happens.
Go for it, mate.
Because there's something fucking down there, man.
No, there is definitely.
Just as we're about to walk into a different area of the hospital, something begins to affect Romy's light.
Right, okay, so much weird just happened. We're doing some B-roll shots. We heard a sound in this room right now. And then you just went in, your light just went totally off.
Yeah, I've basically gone in there and I was asking if there's anyone in here make a bang. I heard a slight kind of tap in the other room, but then this literally has gone off on its own. Like to the point that I'm in absolute pitch black in there. So I come out and I'm like trying to work out why it would have gone off. Is it the battery died? And obviously the battery's not died because it's on like.
Mate, just walk in and see what happens. I'm gonna put a bit of DEADCOM on, see what it says.
Yeah, but genuinely, that's quite hard to press as well. So I'm not gonna just press it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? By mistake. Or anything. There's more stairs there. Have we been up them?
It's probably leads back up to where we've come from before, innit?
Is anyone in here? You make a bang. Show yourself. Throw something. Do what you will.
Can you affect those lights again? Oh shit, man. Fuck me. Shit me up, man. Can you affect the light? Can you affect this light here? If that was you a second ago.
Yeah, if you just switch this off, can you do it again?
Bizarre that, innit?
It is bizarre, mate, because I was just left in pure darkness and it was like, I thought it had died, but genuinely it's obviously not died because it's all bright.
Don't get it.
Wait, mate, it's gone off again.
Oh my god, look, that's gone off.
Look, how could
bro.
I even touch that? How could I touch that, mate?
Nah, mate.
My fingers are on the other fucking
What
side.
the fuck? Bro, and it's just said possession.
Mate, don't be trying to fuck with us like that. Not down for that stuff. Don't need a priest.
Mate, come on to this hallway and just see if it turns back on again.
Like,
Fuck off.
like seriously, it takes a fucking bit to actually
Yeah.
get it to come on and to go off. It's like quite a, if you look at it, it's quite a solid button.
Yeah, solid
It's not
switch,
something-
yeah.
Like, look, I'm touching it now and it's not going off.
Hey, what the fuck, man?
And I have my fingers literally on either side.
What the hell, man?
It's mad that it actually did it after asking for it though again.
Yeah, what the hell's...
You hear a tap?
Yeah, that was behind you, bro. That's going back towards the hallway. Is that you messing with us? You messing with us right now? Who is it messing with us? Is it the entity from before? I want it. Want the light? I want it.
I've just got a bit of a shiver.
Yeah, I got a bit of a
Like,
shiver then. Like, oh.
It wouldn't last that long, would it? And
No.
I have charged it, like, so I don't get.
Why would it go off? Mate, go back in the room. Let's see if it goes off again.
You want this? Come and take it. Switch it off if you want. Do you reckon put it somewhere so it's not in my hand, or do you reckon just hold it still? What do you reckon?
Just put it, maybe just put it on the side there a second, see what happens. We're gonna put it on the side. So if you want it, you can take it. You can take that light now. That is so weird, isn't it?
It is, mate.
Like, what is going on?
Twice in a row.
Yeah. Like, do you know what I mean? In reality, what is the chances of that actually happening?
Like, it freaked me out the first time because it was just full on, you know, the darkness and being like,
Yeah.
what's going on? Because I couldn't work out, like, how it suddenly got dark. I know it sounds a bit mad.
Yeah, no.
And then that time, you'll probably have it on the camera anyway, like, you'll see that my fingers were at the sides of it, weren't anywhere near the back of it.
That's crazy, man. So come on, here's your chance to turn it off now. I'll take it.
Yeah, take it if you want. Is it the little boy?
Oh my god. Dude, as it went off, it said died, bro. It literally just said fucking died as it went off, mate.
Fuck me.
Oh my god.
Just as Romy asked if it's the little boy that is affecting the light, to much of our shock, the DEADCOM portal device had said died at the same time as the light being turned off. This is unbelievable intelligent spirit interaction. Watch and listen closely.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Right, now grab the light. Let's go back into the hallway and just see if it comes back on again.
Right, what with just keep switch it on or not?
Just maybe just turn it off or something, then come back outside and see what happens. Or maybe just keep it on a sec. What the? Mate, that is insane.
3 times, mate.
It's creepy that is. It just said died though, man.
Yeah, it's fucking.
And it went off at the exact same time.
What should I do? Should I switch it on?
Yeah, go on, switch it on. Mate, fuck off. Not buying it, mate. Do you know, it's just a bit too ridiculous and you think, oh shit. Oh, what is that? Mate, I have just no words.
It's pretty bright as well, isn't it? Like, do you know what I mean? It's just a bit weird at that timing.
It said died. Crazy, man. So literally just like, looking back at the footage, just, we can't get over how crazy that is. It's literally, as it beeped, with a word, the light had died, so it's like energy of some sort, right? And it's just come through now saying, you'll see. Which we did just see, innit?
Yeah, but is it saying we're going to see something a bit more?
Nah, mate, don't come on, man. Nah, fuck this shit, man.
Seriously, because you know what I mean? That's literally, it's got battery, do you know what I mean? Like...
Spirit box here, maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, you could do, mate. Yeah,
let's
it
just see,
sounds
try to
like...
get some answers what happened in this room, innit? What's up, man? What's up?
I saw like almost a blur behind you, mate, like something going behind you, but like a blur, like of...
What, like black?
I wouldn't say like it was like... I couldn't even pick a colour, do you know, like it's almost so...
Fuck off, bro. I will affect you. I will affect you, man.
Fucking hell, mate. But...
Mate, look at that. I will affect you, it's just gone off.
Once again, Romy's light has been affected by a spirit which is probably the child who also said hey on the upper level. But we now decide to run a spirit box session to try and further communicate.
Threat. I will affect you. Threat.
What are you threatening us with?
Did I say depart? The morgue, bro. Did I just say depart? The morgue. And it said the morgue, bro.
Like it, mate. What the fuck?
Why do you keep affecting the light? What is it you want? We'll turn the light back on again now. Mine? I want it, mine. Is it the little boy that wants it?
All communication on the spirit box had seemed to have ended after nearly 30 minutes of trying to get answers. So we now decide to head back to the area where we had initially captured most of the activity.
Right, okay, so we're back on the corridor where we were at the start of the night and basically was a load of banging on these metal sheets from outside. Now we kind of figured out that it must have been a patient locked outside. Now, we've been here for about 15 minutes in this section of one, just setting up the lights and cameras and things in the SLS camera. Not one single bang. But let's just see what happens. SLS camera this thing and just see if we can capture like any figures or anything like that. Because what we was getting at the start of the night in this exact same area, mate, it was on edge.
Yeah, it was loud as well. It was like really obvious, like
Yeah.
trying to let us know that it was present. Like,
Yeah.
like at the end of the day, like it's the timing of things as well. Like,
Yeah.
it was perfect on point. Like, you know what I mean, when you're asking for something,
Yeah.
it's happening. Like,
100%.
right, cool.
Okay, let's roll some spirit box whilst doing this SLS camera. So who's here then? Do you want to turn up a little bit, man? Don't worry. Don't worry.
Who said don't worry? There's a squeaking, bro. That
was the squeaking that we've heard all night, mate.
Mate, that is literally the sound we was hearing, that scraping.
It was genuine. Like we said, we kept hearing weird noises all night. Different though, like a lot of that was.
Yeah. Can you stand in front of us?
No.
Is the person here who's banging the...
About it.
About it?
Did sound like
Good.
The person that was banging on the shutters before, are you still here with us?
Get that.
Get back. I'll just walk down a bit.
What's with all the threats all the time?
Careful forward. Sit down, sit down. Sit down, yeah. Mate, there was something behind then. Mate, I fucking heard something behind.
Yeah, I heard a noise then, like.
Mate, I shit myself then.
It's fucking airy now.
I know, mate. There's nothing in there, so let's come and just shit, man.
True, like, well, I have to avoid that, but just trying
Yeah.
to see if there's anything.
So in this ward? Anyone in side room? See, it's weird, isn't it? Even the spirit box sounds a bit quiet. Where have you gone?
You were all big before with your threats. Where are you now? You gone for a nap, mate?
Mate, watch that hole, man.
Oh yeah, shit, nice one, mate.
Yeah, do you want me to go? I'll go first with it, so let's come and just sweep down there. Just watch that hole, man. See? See?
Nothing on the SLS camera. Can you show yourself? He's making a lot of banging before. It's like it's gone weak in connection, I don't know.
Yeah, it is a bit mad. Like,
Weird.
I think it's like, it's a bit weird how it was so powerful before, but now we're not getting that much like.
I know, yeah. You down this hallway? You was very noisy before.
After sweeping the ward corridor and getting no intelligent spirit voices coming through the spirit box, we decide to turn it off when all of a sudden something happens.
So weird.
It is mad, mate. I genuinely think, like, there's obviously a mixture. It seems, before it seemed this.
Whoa! No. Mate, I don't know, so much just fucking touched my head, bro. You got a light?
Check it. Mate, that was like a fucking touch on my head, bro.
Where's my fucking torch, mate? 1 second.
Right, okay.
What the fuck?
Mate, that was like...
Shit,
Mate, it was like a fucking... It was like here.
On the back of your head,
It
like.
was like just on the corner of my head at the back.
What the fuck, man?
Is there anything on it, like fucking white shit or...
I can't actually see anything, you know. I can't see anything, but I heard something then. It sounded weird that though, but like.
Mate, what the fuck?
Did it feel like a hand, or did it just
Just like a stroke. I was kind of thinking, like I freaked out, thinking it was more like a fucking spider. Do you know what I mean?
Fucking hell, mate. We've seen some spiders in there.
Yeah,
to
some
be
grotty
fair,
ones,
like,
man.
but
Jesus Christ.
It's a bit odd because you don't think it'd be fucking touching your head from, you know what I mean? It's got a long way to come down on it there.
I know. But you never know, innit? Nothing in any room. Let's watch that whole again, man. Nothing.
It's a bit odd, isn't it, mate? And like, not even a fucking, and like slight sound, isn't there?
No bangs. No nothing.
I'm honestly, I want to know, do you know genuinely, right? Do you know, right, whether there was a corridor down there or not, or am I just confused? Like,
Well, that's what I mean, right? So when we came into the building, we generally, we was like, oh, this place is pretty big, you know, we've got like multiple corridors we can go down. And it's just this, and upstairs. But I could,
doesn't make sense though, mate,
no.
that's gone off again. Doesn't make sense, mate, to be honest, like, it don't make sense, like, there's a definite big corridor which I don't think I've seen, like, while we've been here, and I was saying to you, should we go and find that corridor, and then you brought me here, which is like, I've obviously been here, like, and I'm like, fucking hell, this is where all the bangs were going on, like, but I wanted to see out of the corridor, like.
Do you know, it's weird, I remember seeing the corridor, but I don't remember seeing the corridor. What it looked like, innit?
Are you trying to
say
it to me now?
Do you know what I mean? I remember seeing the corridor, but I can't remember seeing the corridor, if you know what I mean. Like visually, I seen it in my head.
Yeah, I looked down one way and there was like quite a long corridor.
Oh, corridor, yeah.
And to the point that like it didn't even look like this corridor to me.
No.
Like genuinely
Yeah,
it looked
so
like this
different.
corridor. So like, and it was when we come in, not long after, but I think we decided, that's the theme with this though, we've been kind of always, what's the word, like, we were trying to go somewhere and then we've ended up somewhere else, like,
yeah.
and then just spending loads of time in one area.
But do you not remember, like, about 2 hours ago, it told us, because we was going to head down to this area and it said stay away.
Yeah, it's stay away,
And
and then it started threatening our lives, didn't it, like, and so.
Weird.
It's a bit odd, like I say, I think, from what was before,
Yeah. No bangs, no nothing, just nothing now.
not at all.
Tonight's investigation has been unbelievably tense, especially the banging on the metal sheets we kept on getting at the start of the night. But what was really causing that to happen? We can only speculate that it could have been a spirit who may have been banging on the windows, which would tie in with a documented case here at the asylum of a woman who was locked outside purposely, who then sadly went on to ending her own life when it was in operation. And as for the voice of the little boy who said hey on the upper level,
So what am I doing here? Because it's a bit different to
we believe he was also responsible for the lights being affected.
Oh my god!
Either way, we will be back at this location to further investigate and try find some answers before the building is finally demolished. But it was now time to bring this investigation to an end.
Right, okay, so we're going to bring this investigation to an end now. This has been super interesting. I'm sure you'll agree with that, Romy.
Yeah, it has, mate. It's been a really interesting investigation. Like,
What is going on with this place?
I think it's obviously something more malevolent down here. But then, like, upstairs, I just think it was a lot calmer, like, when we initially went up there.
Yeah.
And there was definitely, like, some young lad or something trying to make contact with us up there.
Yeah. But what bothers me is like what was down here, because at the start of this investigation, as you've seen, there was banging, there was rapping, there was like smashing of the metal panels.
Footsteps.
Footsteps and the EVP, it just doesn't like make any sense, and it's kind of come to this like, I don't know, it just feels like still inside. So I'm kind of thinking, is it a case of we've been here, we've communicated, they've said what's happened, and obviously came out the speculation, the theory, obviously, you know, the patient being trapped outside, and then they were banging on the windows to try and get back in. Was that, you know, some kind of like patient contact, you know, doing that, trying to get back in maybe? I don't know. This is just speculations. Obviously, we can't exactly nail it and prove it, you know, to the point, but it just seems a bit odd how when we said about the patients being locked outside, and obviously the abuse that used to happen, especially at places like this, it was a common thing for that to happen, you know, patients being locked outside. For then the spirit box to basically confirm what we just spoke about, like...
Yeah, it's not right, like, it's obviously on point, isn't it, with what's going on.
Well, this is it. So it's like, how do you come to a rational explanation and break that down, be like, oh, well, you know, it's that 0.1% of just, you know, blah, 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 you know, it could have been that. Because it's not, do you know what I mean? Surely not every time we go on an investigation, it's coincidences. Because that's what it seems like, isn't it? It just seems like it's beyond coincidences.
Yeah, it's well beyond me, like, do you know what I mean? Coincidences, definitely not.
And then DEADCOM portal as well was just like, bang! First words it said like, sure, basically agreeing to what we just said, like, you know, are you going to speak through, tell us what's going on, sure. And then it said, like, is it the patient outside? And it said asylum. Like, it's just too on point. I mean, tonight's been super interesting. It's been freaky, it's been very jumpy, and there's stuff with your light as well, bro. Like, we had a lot of energy, and when it come through on DEADCOM portal saying died, and your light went off at the exact same time, it's just been, honestly, this place has been really interesting. Unfortunately, we can't seem to understand the whole corridor that we'd seen when we come in, but yet again, we come up with this weird speculation. When we came into the building, we seen the corridor. It's like we've seen it, but we don't remember if we did see it. But there's other annexes to this building that have been demolished, and it's only this building left. So technically, where we would have walked in and seen the corridor go down, there would have been a building, but there's no building there. So did we just have some like weird kind of like visual of stepping back in time and obviously seeing what it would have been like back in the day, kind of thing?
It's quite possible, isn't it? Like, if it ends up being... Nah, mate.
What happened?
I genuinely felt like something was tapping on the floor, like next to my feet, mate. Like tapping through the floor, like, you know, like as if there's something. There's no reason for them to be like a tapping there. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Through my feet, like a bit, like not fully, but like I could feel the tapping, like the vibrations. But why would there be a vibration there?
Are you trying to speak to us again? Because we're about to leave. Is there anything you want to say or do before we leave? Odd.
Yeah, I can't get my head around it.
No.
It's like, it is very...
It's been interesting. I've enjoyed tonight. I'm glad that we've come out and obviously experienced this not crazy, nuts, fucking paranormal activity shit going.
Yeah, it is.
Because I have no explanation for any of it. I'm sure you guys watch this and think like, what the hell? But guys, like I said, I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, smash the like button. If you're new here, subscribe. Drop your comments and your thoughts on theories, and let us know about what do you think of the whole corridor situation and obviously the whole entire night. So I want to see people's theories and speculations on this 100%. Big shout patrons and members. If you want to consider joining the DATV unit, hit the join button and basically make more crazy content such as this, and maybe you'll see our souls actually get taken next time. Because it's like well beyond 12 o'clock and up to now, touch wood, we're still here, thankfully. So that means we can provide more crazy content. But that is it. We shall see you on the flip side. Romy, do you want to say anything before we get the fuck out of this area?
Night, guys, chill out, like.
Yeah, do you know what I'm saying? It's been a fucking white knuckle ride. Fuck this. Get the fuck out of it before we actually fucking die or something.